Awesome. And I won't turn on your mics or your cameras or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I can barely breathe. Whew. Okay. So, hey, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Awesome. All right, so this is my first webinar. I'm super, super excited. Thank you so much for coming. All right, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, so you probably know who I am, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm going to tell you about this program I am just jumping out of my skin about. And yeah, so I hope you like it. Please feel free. I think there's chat. I think we should be able to make comments here. Let me see. Oopsie. Oh, of course. Of course I started the slideshow and I didn't mean to. So I'm going to pause that for a second and fix it. Oh my goodness. Thank you for your patience. Let's see if I can go back. Okay. All right, I got it to go back. And I was looking for chat. That's what I was looking for. Chat, yay. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Darla. Hi, Alice. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Oh my gosh. I'm going to say it 1,000 times and I'm so excited. Okay, so you may recognize this dress. It is the dress I wear for special occasions. I like this one. This is the dress I was wearing when I met my amazing, sexy husband. And it's also the dress I wore when he met my kids for the first time. And it's also the dress I wore when I made him Valentine's Day dinner for the first time. I made his mom's eggplant parmesan. They're Italian family. So that was kind of terrifying, making an Italian mother's eggplant, which is Derek's favorite, of course. It was delicious. It was amazing. And then I also wore this dress when we took engagement photos, which are the photos that I use for my business promotions and marketing. And so you'll see a bunch of them, and you'll see this dress. I am also drinking my champagne that my sexy, amazing husband poured for me, because I toast and celebrate blessings great and small these days, even the ones that haven't arrived yet. So cheers. I hope you guys have a drink. I should have told you to bring not that you need to drink, but you need to celebrate. You need to mark the occasions and have fun. And of course, I just hit the slide again. That's fine. Hi, Daisy. Yes, please, please, please ask questions and make comments. Help me here. So you might have noticed that I am Leila Tomasone, and yes, that is my husband's Italian last name. And I used to call myself a coach. I'm not calling myself a coach anymore, because I'm a relationship mentor and I'm a love creation expert, a curator of love and wisdom. So that means that you already have the love inside of you, and I do too. We all do. And so I'm just here to help women embody and expand what is already existing and maximizing their magnetism, whether it's for attracting the husband they wish to have in their lives, or whether it's attracting the husband you already do have in your life. So this program specifically is for single women who want to get married, and I have so much to say about it. So I'm going to just dive right in. I'm here to support you on your journey to completing your love circle with the man of your dreams. So I'm really blunt, you might have noticed with the title of this program, Get the Ring. And I really, it's kind of clickbaity or controversial or provocative or whatever, but, and let me know what you think of the title. It's kind of a copy off of Matthew Hussey. All right, I'll just let you in on that. The Get the Guy. And I like Matthew Hussey. But he doesn't really tell you how to seal the deal, right? So the point of this is let's seal the deal. And if you notice the subtitle, I'm not going to try to rewind the slide, but the subtitle of the program is Empower Yourself to Attract Your Soulmate. So we're not talking about getting a ring just for the sake of getting a ring, or getting married just for the sake of getting married. We're talking about attracting the love of your life and the man of your actual literal dreams. And I've told some people about my dream as a child. It may sound strange, but as from a little girl, I don't know how old I was, but I feel like I was like 8 or 9, that I was having those Disney princess dreams where a man would just see me and just be taken by my beauty and not be able to look away and not be able to ever leave my side after he had met me. And, you know, I gave up on that dream. I thought it was unrealistic. Society told me that we shouldn't want that to happen, that we shouldn't want or need a man. And you know what? I decided today, I was thinking about my story and how I made a decision that I wanted to get married. You know what? That's not true. I did not make a decision that I wanted to get married. I realized that I needed to get married. Back then, I didn't know what I wanted. I mean, that's why I hadn't gone after this goal, because I didn't know I wanted it. I was very bad at identifying my wants and desires and needs. And, but it just was undeniable, and I finally realized it. And so I want to give single women permission to need to get married. I believe that we need to get married. And I'm sorry if that offends anyone. I don't want to offend anyone, but I want to be real and true and direct with what is coming from in here, and not bullshit with you. So I'm just admitting that's my perspective. I believe we need that commitment, because that's what's going to allow the freedom to deepen the connection and know that person's going to be there for us for the rest of our lives. So then we can do the feeling out and exploring and the really being ourselves, and being our true to ourselves is really the only way to have that connection with a loved one. As I'm sure, and you know, if some of you may be married and you know, you're watching this to get the word out, and you know, I'm sure you know single women, and I lost my train of thought. But oh yeah, so you need to connect with yourself before you can have that true connection with your partner. So that's why I say empower yourself to attract your soulmate, because that's the work that we're going to be doing. All right, so I'm just going to go on. I'm going to stop babbling. So a lot of what I need to address in getting the word out about this is that, you know, people might be reluctant to hire someone for this type of you know, need in their life. You know, we hire people for everything else. You know, we need experts. And, you know, back in the day, you know, relationships and courting and dating was all very strict and regimented, and you really didn't have a choice with how you found your partner, right? Your husband. And that's all changed, and we have lots of choices and lots of options and lots of freedom, and that's great. But it also means that it's not so clear how we get from A to B. And, you know, something that successful people understand is they can't be the best at everything. They can't do it all alone. So they hire a mentor. And, you know, personally, I have hired mentors. I needed a coach to get me to the next level, and I still need a coach to get me to the next level. I've sought out a high-end mentor, and just recently landed on that one, and I know I found the one. And I will tell you, I have rejected and declined anyone who did not value themselves highly enough to where I knew I could get myself to the next level. If they were devaluing themselves and their time and their services, then I knew that wasn't going to help me advance. So same is true when you need to get yourself to the next level. A mentor is going to help you get there. And it's not the information that I'm going to communicate that's going to help you, because you can find this anywhere. I follow books and great thinkers who've come before me and traditions that have been around since the beginning of time, right? So I have an example. I want to see if anybody can identify with this. Have you ever decided that you needed to lose weight or get in shape? No, we've never done that, right? Anybody who has, did you ever like see those classes that they have, like a nutritionist gives like a free talk about eating healthy or cooking healthy, or like the new diet that you should try, and you're like, oh, I should go to that. Yeah, because I want to lose weight, right? And then you go to the thing. Did you learn anything new? Did you learn anything that you didn't already know about diet or nutrition? Did it help you lose weight to go hear that same information that has been floating around? You can find at any website and find it free anywhere. If you read the book about how wheat makes you bloated and which foods are better for you, did you lose weight? Did you get in shape by acquiring that information? No, it's not the information that we need to make changes. It is the mindset and the wisdom and the experience and the energy that you exchange with someone else that's really going to help you get there. The day says not really, not really to whether it changed you or whether you've ever tried to lose weight. I'm sure you don't need to lose weight, but okay, not really losing weight. Well, it's happened to me. But any goal that you have, if you go and seek information, you might notice that the information isn't actually getting you the change that you desire. It's going to be the energy that you exchange with someone to change your mindset, right? Okay, so that's enough about that. So the Get the Ring program, what is it? So I feel like this is like super unique, and if you've ever seen anything like this program, please direct me to it, because I've never seen anything like this, and I've been researching dating and relationship advice for a really long time. So I think this is really special, and I'm super excited to bring it and to the people and put it out there to see who I can help. So what I'm offering is up to 12 months of personalized, limitless, abundant guidance. So as many sessions as we need to have, up to a full year. So this is a dedication and a commitment in my life too, to deliver all of this guidance. So you're going to go from your beautiful current self through to the fulfillment of your next level of being. That's the goal in this time in this program. And it's the self-love that opens space to attract your masculine counterpart is what's going to happen. That's what we're going to work on in this program. And flowing the wisdom of our grandparents and the generations of pair bonded people that came before us. They had to, the traditions that have persisted for generations and generations that have led to us being here. It's in our DNA, right? And so it's kind of just letting it through and letting it manifest in your life. So I think it's the holy grail of relationship programs. And I hope you agree. So who is this for? This is for the woman who is ready to love herself. Did you think I was going to say it's for the woman who's ready to get married? No, this woman, and there's not going to be very many of them because I only have so much time. I'm only going to accept 1 or 2 women into this beta testing program. So, I'm still formatting and, formulating all the classes and all the, material for the program. So that's why I'm testing this with just 1 or 2 women. And these are going to be special women, special ladies. You have to be ready to love yourself, ready to open up and receive the divine gift of masculine desire. Isn't that what we want, to be desired? Ready, she needs to be ready to step up to self-work that actually sticks. So if you've made progress before and backslide and get discouraged and frustrated, no, this time we're actually going to make it stick. You're going to be at another level and never going to see that past self again. You also need to be ready to forgive yourself for past mistakes. This is very important. And you need to be ready to accept that you're worthy of a lifetime of romantic love, because these are the beliefs that are going to allow your man, your soulmate, to approach you and to pursue you and make himself available to your energy so that he can feel it. What your energy of doing these things, of being these things, is what's going to make his life amazing. It's going to magnify and just expand and improve his life just drastically, just exponentially. So these are things you have to do in order for him to see his life take off in your presence. I hope that makes sense. Please ask if you have any questions, or tell me what you think. Is this making sense? Please, because like I said, I'm still developing this, so I really want to know what you think of what I've said so far. And so a lot of people are going to wonder, why do I need to buy a program to take this step in my life? Can't I just read a book? Can't I just talk to a friend? Can't I just get on a dating website to make this happen? Why do I need to actually spend money on a program and a class? Isn't that weird, right? But what I've learned in leveling up my life is that successful people are always learning. They're the people who don't say, "Oh, thank you, Darla. I love it so far. Yay, thank you." So the successful people are the people who don't question why you need a program. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with questioning it. Of course, if it's new to you, you're going to question it. But successful people, they do it all the time. They buy programs all the time because they know they can't learn it all themselves. They know that other people are specializing and they have something that they want to help them get to the next level. And it's going to, you know what? You may be fully actualized in some areas of your life, whether it's your career, whether it's your beauty, your fitness, your health. Those are like money, happiness, and fitness, right? Those are the main areas. But if you don't have all of them, then can you really enjoy the abundance of your health, of your wealth? And so, like I said, I'm not afraid to admit that that I needed marriage. I needed my husband in my life. And I hope any woman is not afraid, like I was, to admit that, if that's what she truly feels. Yeah, it's nothing to be ashamed of. And so when there's this one area of your life that you have not conquered and triumphed and succeeded in, then it only makes sense to grow and learn in that area, right? And the investment that you make in a program is a really, really powerful signal. What do you do when you're serious about making a change in your life, about achieving a goal in your life? Say you want to go on vacation. Are you serious about it if you just say, "Oh, I'd like to go to Hawaii"? Are you serious about it? Or are you serious about it when you actually buy the plane ticket? When you actually make the investment, when you make the reservation and you put your credit card to secure the rental cars and the hotel rooms? Are you serious about buying a house? If you walk up and you tell the realtor, "Oh, I want this house. I'd like this house." No, you have to put a deposit down, right? Making that investment speaks to the universe. It speaks to your body. It speaks to your cells and your subconscious that you are serious. And that mindset shift is what's going to manifest your goal for you. So I hope that's making sense. Please let me know. Stop me. Ask questions. Yeah, so what does the program include? And again, this is still in development, but it includes at least these things, and I might add to it. I probably will add to it, but this is what I have so far. Like I said, unlimited sessions weekly, 90-minute one-on-one sessions doing deep foundational self-healing work. I call it foundational because you just got to address these things, right? It doesn't take forever. These are things that can happen quickly. Molly says, makes total sense. We value what we invest in. Truly. I mean, it's just the way the world works. Whether you acknowledge it or not, it's like gravity. It's it's happening whether you're conscious of it or not. So yes, all of this can happen very quickly when you're in the right mindset, when you've made the investment and when you've made the decisions to pursue what you want in life and what you need. So yes, we're going to do the deep foundational self-healing work, and I use somatic experiencing as a particular modality to tap into your body and your subconscious and really facilitate those changes in behavior and mindset that have been difficult in the past when you've tried to do it on your own. We're also going to record live classes. So like I said, this is a beta test. The real rollout's going to be in probably a month or so. So we will record them together. And this is going to go over the process, the dating process, and kind of the practical steps getting to the ring, to the engagement. And again, that's not like the secret. It's but it is essential too. It is important, and it's going to help some light bulbs go on when we go over this process. And you need to really ask a lot of questions so that you're feeling it and believing it, and not just kind of in one ear and out the other. And sure, it sounds great, but it needs to actually make changes for you. So that's what we're going to do in those live classes. I provide my cell phone number, and I'm available for messaging support between sessions. It happens a lot when we're dating. We're women. We like to talk things out and analyze them. And that text support can be really, really helpful when you're in the moment and you maybe want to, maybe you're tempted to like fall back on old habits. And if you can shoot a text off to me, then I can help walk you through that and talk you through that. So, so you get so you can slow down and take a breath. And I need to take a breath. So I also have a Facebook group that membership in that is also included in this. We're gonna do some joint sessions with Derek, so we get the masculine perspective, and I'm really excited about that. I think that's gonna be awesome. Also, my mentors groups and resources you'll have access to, and I will also help with interviewing and vetting potential suitors. And at the end of it, when you get engaged, then we will have a double date, graduation, and celebration. And one thing that I think makes this program unique, and Daisy has a question, how does the interviewing work? You mean the interviewing of suitors? That is still kind of in development. I do think that this is kind of a crucial component that we are missing in modern society, that we don't have the parents at the door when the date gets there to grill him and sit him down. And that's like a really powerful influence. on a man, and it's scary. I'll give you that. I don't blame you for asking the question. It is scary, but I assure you that the man who wants to be with you, who's going to be there through everything, he may be a little taken aback, but he will not be turned off. He will feel that he needs to rise to the expectations of the people around you who really care. Molly says, we've totally abandoned vetting in our culture. It needs to come back. Yes. Vetting is the point of dating, right? Actually, in a lot of cultures, vetting happened before dating. You vetted people by word of mouth and your social circles and your churches, and you knew everything about them inside and out, and it still happens in a lot of cultures. You knew everything about them front to back before going on a date. And now it's like, there's a blurb on OkCupid, so you know how they answer some really strange questions, but do you really know anything about them? Do you really know, like, how have they kept their promises to their family? Have they supported their friends when they needed them? Have they held down that job? Or have they done the admirable thing, the noble thing, when it really counted? That kind of thing, we're not going to get from OkCupid. You need real life people who care about you to ascertain someone's true intentions and their true character. And, it's not that I'm psychic or anyone else is psychic to know what someone's inner thoughts are. But I'm telling you, the dynamic that occurs, that the man rises, you rise. When somebody is questioning you and they've got their eye on you, right? Like the old grandma with the shotgun, she's got her eye on you, she can't read your mind, but she's got her eye on you, and you're going to have to put your best foot forward and really, man up, right? So great question. Thank you so much. And I hope I'm saying your name right. Adeze. Please tell me if that's wrong. So great question. And then what I think is just really the cherry on top of me, and it kind of sounds, thank you so much. I'm glad I'm saying it right. It sounds a little crass maybe, or we're just not used to hearing it, but I feel like this is really a key linchpin, that I am so invested in your success, and I'm saying, you're invested, I'm invested, we're not turning back. We are accomplishing this goal, we're achieving it, and that's why I'm interviewing people, and I'm not just accepting anyone for this challenge, because I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Darla says, so important. Emotions and attraction can be so distracting that an outside eye is so valuable. Yes, 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 yes. And it's only natural that we kind of go retreat and seclude ourselves when we're just infatuated, and we don't want to face up to we don't want to have the light on us and be transparent to our friends and family. And so that's something really valuable that I provide, is I'm not going to let you retreat and hide out. And that's something that I found with just kind of straight coaching. You're free to come and go. There's not really that commitment. So when we are committed and my money's on the line as well as yours, then we're gonna see it through. And so I hope that makes sense. And I've only got a few more minutes, about 9 more minutes here, but a couple more slides. I think it's worth pointing out that when we're manifesting a marriage, a baby, a new house, a new car, a new job, this dream of mine, when I manifested it, it is 75% mindset. It is so much about mindset. your fitness, your diet. It wasn't about the information in the book. It was about your mindset, whether you're going to go for it and make it happen. 20% of it is connecting with your body's experience. It's connecting with your true emotions. And yeah, this is so crucial, that you are aware and observant and witnessing what is happening inside you, whether it's when you're with a man, a suitor, or when you're not. Critical. I won't go into too much detail, but it's something that we definitely address in the program. And discipline. It is important to stick with your commitments. The commitment to the process that I teach in the program is really, really, really important. So discipline is needed. Okay. So what you will learn in our sessions, we'll do vision boarding and mindset work. We'll talk about boundaries, healing them, and having high standards. We'll talk about reducing anxiety, because that causes you to try to control, and that control is not real. It's false. It's an illusion, right? The tighter, there's a song, I won't try to remember it, but hold on loosely. Something like that. Hold on loosely. If you cling too tightly, you're going to lose control. That's what it is. So that's so true. And I find this is a really big thing with women, that we think we're taking control when we're anxious. And what we're doing is actually pushing away and self-sabotaging. So surrendering is such a huge part of receiving. Surrendering is going to allow what you're trying to access to come to you instead of pushing it away. We'll also work on your values and qualities love list, what is important to find in a man. And it's, spoiler alert, it's not his height and it's not his bank account. So we'll talk about all that. And we'll work on multiplying the joy and the brightness in your life, because that's what's going to magnetize him and attract him to you. It's also going to be important to build feminine networking, attracting female friends and married friends. And, it's not rocket science, but it's also not necessarily easy. It takes a little effort. And I'll tell you why that's important. We'll also talk about everything else, all the logistical things, your job, your diet, your schedule, where you live, all those kind of decisions that you have in your life. I'll help with social media and online dating, whether you're in your photos that you're posting, things that you're saying, where you make yourself present, who you talk to, all these things we'll address. So if you're interested, if you know someone who's interested, your next steps are to talk to me, because there's an interview process. We'll probably meet at least twice, because like I said, I'm already, this is a really huge time commitment on my part, as well as guaranteeing your success, and refunding your money if I don't come through, if we don't come through. So, and we're actually, we're co-creating this journey together, but we're also co-creating the program together. Sorry for the beeping. So these 1 or 2 women that are going to help me with this beta test are going to help me co-create this program. And it is a high-end program that requires you to invest in your future. So, we'll need to talk about that. Like I said, only 1 or 2 women I can take. So I think that's it. The end of the slideshow. So I'm going to stop sharing and I'll show my face now. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. We're almost out of time, but please ask or comment anything you have to say before we go. If you're not already a member of the Limitless Ladies Facebook group, Daisy says, thank you. I like the program structure. Oh, great. Yay. Yes, join the Limitless Ladies Facebook group if you haven't already, and like my page. on Facebook. Molly says, lucky lady, whoever she is. Oh, thank you, Molly. Yeah, so you can find me on all social media and contact me there if you need my email address or any other information, any other questions you have. And again, please share this information. I'll share the recording in the Facebook group. So if there's anyone you know who's interested, they can see it there. Thank you so much for joining me. Darla says, I'm so excited for you and your students. Thank you, Darla. Yay, I'm excited too. This really is my calling, and it just takes admitting to myself and accepting what I want to do and what I know I can do and how I know I can help, make an impact in the world. And this is it. This is it. I'm so passionate about it, and I'm so excited. And thank you again. So if there's nothing else, I'll say goodbye and let you enjoy your night. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Bye-bye.